Okay, happy Monday. Super excited for today. So energized, so amazing. A lot of you know that we got to go, a few of us on this Zoom got to go to Dallas this weekend for the Epic Bash. And as I said, on the call last night, and thank you for getting on the call last night. I wasn't even really going to be able to go to this bash due to some commitments that I had, but I ended up working it out, and a lot of amazing things happened because of that. And so I I am so grateful that I was not only able to go for the time that I was there, but I was also grateful to see people from our team there, and we got to spend some time together. And I know they're going to be sharing on this Zoom today a little bit about what happened for them. But I always start out the morning with talking about our happy acts. So this whole month we're doing Live Happy Acts, and if you are not getting your happy act, you text the word happy acts to 82257, and you'll get your happy act, which today is hug someone, and that's an easy one for most of us. So I know it means a lot to everyone to get a nice, good, tight hug. So go out there and hug someone today that will make their day. And our gratitude. So I have lots of gratitude today for many, many things, but I'll relate it to this weekend where I just felt enormous gratitude for being in Dallas and having the opportunity to spend time with the team and with other people that I hadn't seen in a long time, and just regenerate my excitement, my belief, and all of those things that come with going to an event like that. One of the things that I really did redefine, and I've talked about it now a couple of times, is being fanatical about the why, why we're doing the things we do. And the why is really, for me, it's definitely a why on why I would like to have Miriam in my life, but it's also a why on the bigger scope of, why I do the things I do on a daily basis, why it's important to do those things. And being fanatical about it is, that feeling that you have when you want to do something and you want to make it happen, nothing gets in your way. And I think we have an opportunity with Miriam, all of us here on this Zoom that have made this a huge commitment in their life to build a part-time business into something that they're very, very, excited about. I think that fanatical feeling of why you want to do the things you do was definitely for me, and you're going to hear from some people who were in Dallas, but definitely for me was sort of redefined and re-energized. My goals, and I really, really am hoping that all of us can kind of do some SMART goals together, is writing down my why again, and not only writing it down, but sending it to somebody on my team, sending it to Robert, sending it to somebody, really delving deep into my why I'm doing things, and then making a list of 100 people again. And the reason why is because it's a reset. We are in March. This company is going into a whole new realm, a whole new space, and we have the opportunity to be on the ground floor of something incredibly special again, which I don't think in companies comes around that often. I don't think that happens a lot. I think that we have an anti-aging company that has the resources and the desire to expand its footprint with an already amazing array of products that have been proven to be good and solid and science-based. And now we're going into the space of wellness and health, and that's a big deal. It's a big deal. And I know from past experience that Miriam will provide us with the great story, and will provide us with a product that is exceptional, and will provide us with the the tools that we need. So making that list again with people that may have already been on your list that you need to go back to, or maybe people that are never got on your list because of, for whatever reason. And then absolutely without fail in this Zoom, every single person schedule 2 of your own personal parties on the books, yourself personally. to bring some people over to your house and share with them what your experience is. Share them with what you know is going to be happening. Share with them about the excitement of where you're taking your business. These are three, in my opinion, non-negotiables in us really taking our business to the next level and doing it in sync, okay? Doing it together. And that's what we learned this weekend. Part of what we learned this weekend from David Bird was about syncing up as a group and all going in the same rhythm and the power of that. And so this video on YouTube is called 32 Metronome Synchronization. And you really see the power of how you start out and how you finish. And if you can really come together in sync and do something, it's a powerful video. And the other one that David Bird shared with us was Jessica's daily affirmations. And I had mentioned, I think on Friday, that my daughter Alex is actually studying this in her master's program at USC. And she called me up and she was saying that she was writing a paper on affirmations and why they were so powerful, and that if you spend 2 minutes a day in the mirror doing affirmations, it can change the entire trajectory of, you know, your day, your month, your week, you know, anything that you're trying to do. And as a group, if we can get into really, you know, doing daily affirmations and positive affirmations. So this video that's on YouTube called Jessica's Daily Affirmations is adorable and darling, but it's absolutely been proven in science that it actually works. It actually does work for everybody. And she is now a sophomore in college, this little girl who still does her daily affirmations. And the reason why she does them is because her parents did daily affirmations. And so this is what she knew. This is what she grew up to. So here we are. This is a group of NMDs that are on the EPIC team. And we got invited with Anna Camp to go to the corporate office of Miriam and Live Happy. And we got to, here's our friends, all of our people on this Zoom with Teresa Walbrink, the EPIC group. And we got to go, I'll just quickly tell you, Anna brought her NMDs into a roundtable meeting with Jeff Olson and Amber Olson and Deborah Heitz and some other corporate executives. And we got to basically hear from Jeff Olson and Amber and Deborah about, you know, the company, where it's going, you know, just a very incredible, intimate group. And we also got to all share with us our three things that we really felt like the company should be aware of, or that going forward they should do. And so that was just a spectacular meeting that I got to be a part of, that's going to help each and every one of us moving forward. But then when I got there, I got to see all these happy faces here. And you can see here, that's Erica, Breeze, Johnny, Teresa, Randy, Deborah, and Jessica. And we all got to be together to experience the EPIC Bash. And here's some other pictures of this group coming together. Now, everybody on this group is, you know, there's 4 of them are pretty much on the same team, and then Jessica and Breeze are on different teams, but they were all there together. And that's the thing about going to these types of events, is you come together with people that you might not know that well, or maybe you do, but you experience something together that you never, ever, ever forget. And you can utilize that for a lifetime. You meet people that just have just an impact on your life. And here we are, and it seems like we're either eating or drinking. I'm not quite sure. we're having fun. And this is Jane Ferris in the middle, and she is another NMD that some of you know up in Oregon. And she's on another team under Anna. She's an absolutely a lovely, lovely woman, and always there to help everybody. And there we all are experiencing. I know that these individuals that were there all experienced something. So I'm gonna go around the room in just a second to have the people that are on today. I know Deborah couldn't be on today, but we're gonna go around the room and they're gonna share a couple of minutes of what really stood out for them in this experience of EPIC. But one of the things I know we all really took away from it is that we've got to show up to these conferences, and we've got to be bringing every single person we possibly can, because we know the power of coming together as a group and what it does for our belief, what it does for our desire, what it does for our own personal well-being, and being able to come back with that kind of energy and excitement and knowledge of what we really do have here. So our conference is coming up in July, and at that same conference, we're going to be having another get together with our Epic Lifestyle group. And this is the kind of event that you want to make sure that you're part of, because you'll meet so many people that will help you along the way. And that's what really, I think, for me is always so exciting, is just being able to reconnect with the people that I've met along the way and know that they're there to kind of help us grow our business and to help each other do the things that we're most passionate about. And so right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to call out a couple of people that are on today, and they're going to share with you their one or two takeaways from being at the Epic Bash. So I'm going to start with you, Johnny, because you're right in front of me. Are you there?
Yes, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Well, just like Annie, I couldn't go. I had commitments with business. This is the busiest time of the year for my design business, so I couldn't see how I could get away. But when I saw my team is going, I made it happen. It had to happen, and I had people coming in from everywhere, and Randy was there, and Erica flew in from Colombia, which was a huge commitment on her side. And I just thought about it, and I said, I need to do this. So I showed up, and I'm so happy I was there. My takeaway, I'm so excited about what I heard, and so amazing. Everybody just worked so hard to put this event together. One of the main things that I took away from this event was you need to show up. You need to be at the events. You need to go to RRPs. You need to go to any event that's close to you, or even if it's far, make that commitment to do this for yourself, because you have to learn from other people and their struggles and what they had to go through to get where they are. And once also set goals, and when you meet your goals, set future goals, and just and double and triple up on your efforts. And oops, if you went over, okay, that's fine, but you have to double and triple your efforts and goals. So I don't know if you feel the excitement. I'm sorry, I'm kind of half awake, but I couldn't sleep last night. I just couldn't sleep last night. I at home, and I was just running around like crazy, trying to get my list together already. So this morning I'm going to hit the ground running, and it was just the exciting part of it was everybody was just the unity of everything. And also this event was really meaningful because it was information after information and after information. And that's what I love. Everybody got up there, and I took so many notes and so many that I'm going to go through and probably clean up and try to take care of my chicken scratch there. Excuse me. So anyway, that's my takeaway, and I'm very looking forward to St. Louis. I've already bought my ticket. Most of my team has bought their ticket, so we're very excited about it.
That's great, Johnny. Thank you so much for sharing. Okay, the next one is Jessica. Hi, Jessica. I can't hear you. You have to turn on your sound. I think it's at the bottom of your phone.
I got it.
There you go.
Hi. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Well, for me, my biggest takeaway when Jessica hearing about getting in the green zone and really setting your intention, and if you're not in a good mood, then get yourself there. Do whatever you have to do to get yourself there. And the other thing that she mentioned was synchronicity, and they talked about having your word for yourself for your year. And I discovered on my way home that my word is synchronicity, because on my way home I met three different people that I'm really excited to see how it turns out. One of them is his wife is a dermatologist here in Medford, and she just moved here from the East Coast. So really are so many amazing things and nothing happens in your. So if you pay attention to those things, it just makes you so grateful. You just realize that. And so you really have to set your intention and then pay attention also.
That's great, Jessica. I love that. I love that. Okay, Randy, are you there?
I'm here. I'm trying to push the button. Okay, there you go. Hi, everybody. Thank you, Annie. Thank you, everybody. I have to tell you that this was the event so far, and there'll be many others. I've attended every single event since I started with Nerium 2.5 years ago. And I love them all, and they've all been wonderful. This one created an epiphany for me that was life-changing. And my business is going to change because of this event. And you never know which event it's going to be. But when Mark Smith stood up and talked about whatever it takes and gave us his story in a way that I had heard him tell his story many times. I've heard it over and over again, but this time when he told it, there was so much of a difference for me because I identified with it so clearly. And it helped me understand that I need to make sure when I tell my story that I identify with the room. And I have not been doing that. And I'm going to do better. I've been rehearsing it already, and I've gotten some great feedback. And so I'm going to continue to do that. It will make a huge difference. My word is unconditional. And many of you already know that, but it's something that is important for us to do is find what our word is, to find out what it is that what drives us, what makes us who we are and makes us want to give back and want to do this business. I just want to say, don't miss an event. I wasn't going to go either. We're in the middle of a move. We're trying to get the house closed. We're trying to do a whole bunch of other things. And I was not going to go. And I thought, I just can't take the time to do this. And then I talked about it just a couple of weeks before and said, you know what, I really think I should go to this. And we agreed, and the timing worked out and the slot worked, and I bought the ticket and I went. And I am so grateful that I did. And I will never, unless I am dead or in a hospital for some reason, go to every single event there is. So get your tickets, get ready to go. We'll help you find a way to get there, but you've got to go. It's just that important.
That's awesome, Randy. Okay, Erica, you ready?
Ready. Can you hear me?
Yep.
All right. So here I am driving to my JOB. And my JOB is awesome. Don't get me wrong, but it's getting in the way. So my biggest takeaway from this experience is the awe that I'm in at the lengths that our leaders go to for us. And so I received the Epic Conference with such gratitude that's lasting into the night because I know that it was for us. And so my other biggest takeaway is that what the leaders asked in exchange is so doable that I must do 10 sit downs, 5 before and after pictures. I must do my 2-a-days consistently. So coming out of this conference, I'm looking to myself, I am consistent. So my affirmation to myself is I am consistent. And since I am consistent, I will do the things that it takes. My heart was warmed. I echo what Randy said, that this was the most moving of the events. I learned a lot at the other events, but I was not as moved as I was from this event, and I'm so appreciative.
That's great, Erica. Thank you so much for sharing that. Okay, Breeze, you got yours?
Yes, good morning, everyone. I'm going to, I signed up right away, like 3 days after I heard it on the Epic call. And the takeaways that I have that was speaking to me on this experience at Epic Bash, there's many, but the one is, and Randy chimed on this, and Erica said something that I'll say in a minute, but the one, it's wits, whatever it takes. That really spoke to me because it's mentally, and I know for my business, my energy is driving my state of being, and hearing that, it's my thoughts and my feelings. So, which is became really extremely important because I need to stay in motion. And learning that from both hearing the story from Mark Smith and of course David Berg, it was really speaking to me because it helps me to know that going from where I am to where I'm going to be in that state of mind, that state of being, it's just being consistent and, as Erica just mentioned, and sustainable, because it's going to help my journey through and my worth being in this in my business. So mainly that, and then since we said about the word, we did learn about what our word for this year would be, and my word is abundance. Abundance, and I just love that. And one of the other things Annie mentioned, that video on the Metrodome, Metro Mini, the 32, that was slick. So I'd probably be the one on the right if you ever watch it. That finally gets it. So and I told these guys, sometimes for me when I learn, and this was epic. I mean, you know, it was one of those aha moments and learning. And I know there's always a learning in everything, but just being there at the moment, being with Erica, Deborah, Jessica, Randy, and Johnny. Thank you guys. It was a great time. I don't usually get to see you guys except on a Zoom, but get to hang with you guys. It was really a blast and really cool. So yeah, that's it. Annie, thank you very much.
Thank you, Reese. I would concur with all of you. I am so happy that you got the opportunity to share with this group, because you guys, this group, we show up every single day. We're in it to win it. And we together are the Metrodome. We together have to start that with our team. So what I'm asking for everybody to put your 2 parties on the books. I'm asking everybody to do their rewrite their why, send it to yourself, send it to somebody, look at it every single day, and everybody to build their list again and build it strong, and don't leave anybody out, because where we're going, where we are is amazing, but where we're going in a whole new space, a groundbreaking space, is absolutely amazing. And we want to be the ones, we want to be prepared. We have 45 days before they announce the new product. So we have an opportunity to bring people into our homes and just simply say, OMG, my company is expanding again. I am so excited. That's the reason why I want to have you over. This is a way and an opportunity for us to really, really not hold anything back, because I guarantee you one thing. If you're not the one telling them, somebody else will be. I promise you that. Somebody else will be telling them. Someone else will be sharing that. Someone else will be putting them in their living room saying, I am so excited, I cannot stop. The one biggest thing that I will tell you about this epic, bash, it was very reminiscent of when Robert and I first got started with Miriam. It was very intimate. There was a lot of accessibility to the leadership. And what is amazing about that is that you meet these people face to face, and they become your friends. They become your mentors. You become theirs. You build and sustain relationships that you never ever realize are going to be that meaningful ever again in your life. And they turn out to be unbelievably meaningful. And so I would concur with each and every one that spoke today. If you don't have the resources right now, I don't care. Still make your plans to go to St. Louis. Act as if. Set the date aside. Put it in your calendar. Will it into existence. And all of us here together will be on the same metronome. We'll be on the same vibe, and we'll all get there together and bring people with us. The more people we bring to feel the experience we felt, to build the belief we have, to go out there and help them to achieve everything that they want to achieve, believe me when I tell you that in your heart and soul, will speak volumes in your life. So I thank you so much for joining us this morning, and we will be here tomorrow. Randy's going to bring it. He's got some interesting stuff to talk about, and we are just out of our minds excited to take this group and you take your group to the very next level and beyond. So thank you guys so very much. Have a great day.
Thank you, Annie.
Thank you, Annie.
Thank you, Annie.
Thank you.
Everybody who went and shared.
Thank you, Annie, and everybody who shared and everybody who's in Tyrium. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.